All right, wonderful listeners of Batigi Radio 90.1 FM. Morning, this a beautiful, beautiful Thursday morning. Yes, it's another day, a brand new day. Again, the first day in the month of May 2026. So the time check right about now is 7:35 this beautiful morning, and it is time for that your wonderful and favorite show that is the Global Review and the issues in the news. My name is Sani Abdullah Ibile OG, aka Captain Dogo, and I am live already with Mr. Paya in the studio this morning. Yes, Mr. Paya, we had water yesterday. I don't know whether you had water too in your area yesterday. Good morning this morning.
Good morning. Yes, good morning, Ibile, and good morning to all the beautiful listeners out there. Yes, it's a happy thing. Since we begin to see the light at the end of the day, after months of no water, probably what to touch the heart of the person who has the power to make sure that water is being reticulated. Have actually lifted the ban. You know, it is a ban on pumping water.
Ban kuma.
A ban nemana. So probably marching order. Marching order to release water. Yesterday I was around Tunga and I saw people fetching water. So I said, so probably people from within the town and in Gandaj and other part of the town today, Thursday, and Friday, probably day two, we begin to have a kind of relief. You know, water is life, but we don't prioritize water. But again, they say it is better late than never. We are happy. Some people have started getting, which we have.
Yeah, there is hope. But again, I hope it's not the one that we'll see today, and for the next time, 1 month again, we won't see anything.
Well, the thing now, you know, everything now is based on marching order. Once the order, you see, if the marching order stipulates that water should be given every day, you get for a day or a week. It would just depend on the marching order that will come from the power that be.
We hope so, because it seems it is all based on marching order currently. I think that is the new slogan in town. Yes. All right. To the matter still trending, the issue of the primaries that held over the whole Nigeria. Talking about primaries, we saw what has happened in all the states, and we also saw, the president displeasure, which he actually, made public. That was made public. The president joined what actually transpired during the APC primaries, and there are a whole lot of videos going around to show you things that actually happened, and a whole lot of people are coming out to say no, we did not agree. Now again, we were saying this on the background, and it seems it has started happening. A whole lot of people have started resigning from even the Niger State APC. Some top members have been resigning already, and going. I think Honorable Alhaji Abubakar Kacha also penned down his own resignation yesterday. Yes. So, so are we expecting, or are we saying that, this is going to be good, not just in Niger State APC, like in general? Are we expecting a wave of defections?
Yes, I think that is the reason why the National Assembly, who fall in onto one mandate, who have the majority in the National, APC, who have the majority in the National Assembly, they work out the Electoral Act in such a way that the cost compensates for those aggrieved members who may wish to cross capital to another party, but that does not stop it. Later on, we're going to have a barrister MT is going to give us more outlook on how the Electoral Act appears to be, and whether it will block any other person who want to cross capital to another party and contest. So we're going to have that from Barrister MT Mohammed much later. Talking about defection as a result of our Greek president, this Abubakar Kacha, Alhaji Abubakar Kacha, unfortunate, is one of the founding fathers of APC in Niger State. And for him to openly, as an elder statesman, as a critical stakeholder, as one of the founding fathers, for him to come and openly say that he is abandoning the APC because of the injustice that that has greeted the recent primaries. And even one of the contestants, Rabiu Dawantu, he to have dumped the party. So you are going to have many people who are going to dump the party. One of the founding fathers of APC in Niger State have dumped the party APC.
And then if you dump after Rabiu has good morning. After Rabiu has been used
He's
used and dumped, and he's now dumped. With regret. He didn't wake up. They were in the process of consensus. Rabiu has been disqualified, and then the Homeland Security has been disqualified. So can you see? So those could disqualified going for election.
Surprising.
It was Rabiu and the Homeland Security that Bago was using to insist there must be election. Otherwise, according to the stories coming out, it has been reduced between Nami and Peter Ndalikali. And it's apparent that Peter Ndalikali will surrender and endorse Nami, and Bago never wanted that at all, because he believed that if Nami becomes a senator, his political ambition is curtailed. But again, what exactly has Bago done for Zone A?
Questions.
Yes. What is the benefit? You see the schools. Tattered. You have seen it.
Yes, Baba. We're on the road. Nothing, Baba.
Me muka samu muna da gwamna daga dan Zone A. Me aka ba mu. Me muka samu. Da ce bai kama ni ba.
Me aka samu.
Piero Neina, come here. Put him on the air. You see the Piero? Put him on the air.
See, Baba.
Ba so munafinci.
This
Duk
is
wanda ke da magana ya fito ya fada. Get me the Piero of APC.
Baba, you know, maybe there's off the camera.
There's nothing like off camera. In mutum ne ya fito ya fadi gaskiya.
Wani lokaci ai
Wallahi tallahi billahi lazi la ilaha illallah. In ka tabbatar ka isa. In dai marching order ne ba constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria ba. That is dictatorial and that is unconstitutional and that is a nullity, null and void.
Bam.
Bari ga maka. Wadanda aka matsawa su bari wallahi su je kotu. Gwamna ba shi da hurumin da zai ce kai sauka kai wani nake so. Ina ya samu wannan power? From which constitution? Derived from which law? Ka zauna kawai ka ce mace order kai sauka na kai in a democracy? Haka ake yi? You don't do that in a democracy. It's a nullity.
But one would touch the lesson learned.
Let me tell you, kana zaune a da ni nan wani ya kira ka har ka ce excuse me. Ni da shi wa yafi juna. If you are working for go and meet him where he is.
I'm working for you, but Baba ka san
listen, ba ni son munafunci. Munafunci ne Amina. Me zai gaya maka? What is he giving you? Me ya taba baka? Ya fito fili ya magana mana in ba munafunci ba. Mutum ya zauna kawai ba gona da na party yana da position a party apart from so-called leadership na party an bashi constitutional or position in the party. Ai laifin wanda duka laifin Tinubu ne. Ya ce gwamnoni go and conduct a governor ba committee party ke aikowa da yaushe gwamnati ya zama committee na party. Gobe ka girba shi ka shuka. Gobe ka shuka shi za ka girba. A fire sit down. Duk wanda ke na magana ya zo yi bayani.
And Baba, a little bit, you know, one would have asked.
Na ka ce kai ka bari kai ga wanda nake so.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
The
lessons, the mistake of
which mistake?
Let's just agree.
Ba mistake bane.
To the deliberate
in kana tsoro ka je ka zauna.
No Baba. No Baba. What happened during the Senate election?
Mala Faya. Ka san wani abu wani lokaci ku yaran mina ina raina wayon ku don ban gan ku kuna ma da wayo ba because ka san ba excuse me let me tell you wallahi ba ku da wayo
ba da zan hada biya ku zo ku zauna Baba
ku hada mina kakanka ba lebura yazo yi ba leburan titi
sosai
na NA
sosai
kakan ba an waye kawo ba
to
a mangalan ki what are you telling me wani wayo gare ka kana da wayo shine ba ku yi karatu ba kana da wayo shine ku packaging kanku kuke wa kanku kariya what are you telling me who do you think you are talking to am I your mate am I your class look at my eyes very well look at me very well an gaya maka ni na yau ne ko an gaya maka ni barawo ne ba mu yi sata ba musulmi na kwarai baya sata
sai baba
kai za mu godewa
Baba, and for benefit of listeners, when we talk about consensus, the dictionary definition of consensus refers to a general or widespread agreement among or most members of a group. This is the definition of consensus.
Kai kana maganan consensus.
In that consensus, Baba. In that consensus.
Listen to this. This is out of bidder. Listen very carefully. Consensus. Consensus.
Let's consensualize everything.
Bata tiku. Ma. Boso ko na sungo bo tiku. Tani ka. Sai dauki ga gaji number 2 no. Kawai. Kame da wannan bata ya tiku na kenan ba. Can ga na gwamnati a ji na wajani. Bata tiku.
What do you understand by that?
Mr. Paya, for those that don't understand,
okay, what this man say from he said you should take all rights and make Sadaki to be the second number 2. Then take all because what government do have, they have done all they wanted. So this one just formality. So right Sani as first, then Sadaki, then take every other team.
Take what?
Take Sani as the winner now. That's how what has happened, and that is
Oga Paya.
Yes, sir.
What? Akwai adalci anan.
Babu.
Sani ya san an yi sata aka ya san cewa uban shi Chief George dai na Nigeria daya. Alkalin Nigeria gaba daya. Ta abashi ya karba.
But that's the moral decadence we are talking about, Baba.
Why the honor? Why the morality? Sannan mutane na zaune suna tafi? Lalacewa ake wa tafi? Celebrating criminality and crudity?
And Baba, we saw a scenario where results is being read in the government house. And me personally...
But is government house the party headquarters?
Baba.
Why the committee of the party from Abuja? Anyway.
Why is that?
Where was the...
Listen. Can we stop talking about this?
Yes, Baba, let's move ahead.
No. It's not possible.
We have to stop talking about this. No. I have my reasons.
Okay.
When something is so decadent, so backward, so primitive, so shapeless, so shameless, lacks honor, integrity, you that are discussing it, you are losing your days on earth is being reduced. Rayuwan ka na raguwa, bakin ciki zai kashe ka. In ka ga abu wannan na datti, wannan datti ne, rashin imani.
Baba, do you know your position? Kasan kana in a place in a vantage position as a shock absorber for the masses.
Ni ne zan sha musu Panadol.
Saboda
haka ne kuma sun samu hypertension. Da ya zambace ku daban, ni ne kuma da zan damu da an cice ku daban. Me na ce musu abidda idan kuka bar an zambaci ko kuka yi asara. So su suka yi asara. Amma talakan da na ce ya yi asara shi ya yi ai yan uwansu ne suka jawa yan uwansu asara.
Dama ita masifa kamar ruwan sama take. Mutum da ya jawo ta zai fada gidan kawa.
Saboda haka
an ga yana faruwa ka aisho.
The whole thing ni a faya left to me fa. Zan ma bar garin nan.
Baba ai abinda ka san shi Islamically is wrong for you akwai masifa ka gudu. Kuma baka shigowa baka kuma guduwa.
Ni zan bar garin nan.
Baka shiga akwai masifa. Kai da kai
wannan annoba ne. In Ebola ya shigo
wannan da shi da annoba me bambancin sa?
To
ai bambancin Ebola annoba da wannan abin da aka yi me bambancin sa baba?
Ai wannan ya fi karfin Ebola.
To kaga advanced Ebola ne wannan. Because gama gari ne. This thing that is you are saying from Bida, in Suleja is the same thing, in Mina is the same thing, in Kontogora is the same thing, everywhere. That's all one gari. And that is about Niger State too. Other state is like that. To the extent that what we are saying, if you say we are disturbing you, what we are saying is about the president when ake yi abun dan shi ma yayi Allah wadai da ita, the president have condemned this thing and have, you know, say it's a big blow on the image of the party and instructed the leadership of the party to take a very stringent measures.
Leadership akwai leadership a party.
Kuma dai.
Wai dai ko dai ba da shugaban kasa fada ba.
Fada ne kawai.
Yayi buttress. Amma dai yayi buttress.
Yes, the record is there. Yes, Baba, the record is there.
What we are saying, we are not bluffing.
Yes, Baba.
We have said all this, we've analyzed all this before it's happened, and it has happened the very same way we have analyzed. So if you think we are attacking or whatever, President won't be that catchy about him.
Kai kana ji ko da ka rufa kanka ashiri kai shiru da bakinka shi maka alheri.
To Baba, I dole a samu mutane mafita.
Kai ga ka nemi musu mafita.
Baba, talking about the APC chairman, he says a fallout of primaries, we know how to resolve our differences. Yes, Baba. The APC chairman, Professor Ntawe Yewatde, said in a chat with journalists after meeting with President Tinubu on Wednesday that he said the party primaries were the most competitive in the history of the country due to the acceptability of APC across the country. He says, I also want to thank our supporters for the disciplined approach they've given this process. It's near rancor-free, very organized, little complaint, and it's usual for people to complain in the election process, but it's near perfect, according to the chairman.
What is near perfect?
The primaries.
And that's why I say you don't have a chairman.
So Baba, yes.
You don't have a chairman.
Because the
chairman has no influence. The chairman has no power. The chairman cannot deny, not stand out and say what is wrong is wrong, what is done is bad. You don't have a chairman.
Wow.
He cannot deliver. He doesn't have the strength of character. Near perfect.
Near perfect. And you
10, 50, 30, 80.
Baba, from 80 to 200 and
something. Is that near perfect?
Okay. All right, away from that, Baba, let's go to some more stories still on the newspaper. As we have insecurity, Nigerians that mandate, actor Laide Olabanji tells Tinubu, he says that Nigerians are dying on your mandate. As we had Fubara withdraws from APC governorship primaries over there in River State. This one was one that really broke my heart. Honestly. And a whole lot of Fubara's supporters' hearts at the end of the day. But did you see this coming?
I saw it coming. I saw it coming. Because if you look at Wike's excesses that was not being checked by either the president or even the leadership of the APC.
Still have energy to talk about rivers.
No,
when somebody has been removed without a law, and after it has been removed, then the removal has been posthumously approved.
But there's one thing he said that made me happy. He said, I don't know if we can play you when he was having press. The press.
Play it now.
Play
it now.
You know, it's really shocking that he's.
All right. Okay, let's have that particular one so we can listen to.
Because it has not been resolved and it has not been stopped.
There's nothing wrong in one helping anyone, but nobody takes the place of God in any situation. God can even bring you to open a door for you. God can do anything He wants to when He wants to do it. It is only for us to realize that God will not come down from heaven, but will pass through man or woman to achieve His purpose. We act as humans. Human that gods have used, and not seeing yourself as God. We do appreciate the role our leaders, but especially the middle pass governor played. But that is not enough for me to worship a human being. I can't do that. If that is my sin, let me answer it. in the last day in heaven, not on earth. But I'm not answerable on earth. There's nothing wrong.
You see, I think he should honorably in the towel for him to worship somebody. You can see what Wike is doing. Wike appears to be untouchable. He's an emperor. He said that God, in his style of doing things, can even make your fortune through your enemies.
Exactly.
And order him to go and there's nothing you could do. But when he's resolved to somebody say, come and worship me, if you pack Rivers money or everything and give Wike, who will come and be answerable to it?
Yes, you, the governor.
When you were a governor for 8 years, who did you allow to into your government? You didn't allow any intruder. You didn't succumb to any pressure. But now you want to do everything humanly possible.
Apaya.
Yes, sir.
Do you know what they call decay?
Yes.
You know it?
Yes, sir.
My friend, search for the word political decay. Political decay.
This is
Political
another,
decay.
and if I may add to it, it's a total political subjugation.
Subjugation is a different thing altogether. Political decay is beyond subjugation. This is not subjugation. This is falling apart of the institutions.
Exactly.
Political obliteration.
But it's not obliteration. It's not obliteration. It's not obliteration. It's worse than obliteration. This thing that you are playing with will cascade to break up of the institutions. You are preparing ground.
It says political decay is the gradual deterioration of a government's institutions, resulting in corruption, inefficiency, and an inability to meet citizens' need. The concept is a core theory in political science, explaining how institutional frameworks can fail or become stagnant when they lose public trust and fail to adapt to modern societal changes. The phenomenon is characterized by several key mechanisms and consequences. We have institutional stagnation, we have repatriation, which Francis Fukuyama expanded on this, describing decay when elites capture state resources for personal enrichment, effectively treating public offices as private property rather than impersonal entities. Elites capture. Institutions become decayed when they are designed or manipulated to extract wealth and power, the majority to benefit a small ruling elite.
Do you need any further explanation?
No. All this is past in what Wike is doing.
Not only Wike.
On the whole
It's only Wike you are seeing doing that.
No, I think we're referring to Wike.
When somebody is saying marching order, is that not political decay?
Yes, total decay.
You better go back to school.
No, I think we are referring
No.
to Rivers alone.
Not Rivers.
This is
It's all
on general
over.
level. It's what is happening all over.
So what is happening? Appa, what's wrong with you? You look so stupid. So it's so you lack necessary tools to be educated. You are not educated. Did you pay? Did you just pay? How can somebody say "Go on the naked"? So all of you get out. Who are you?
Another bombshell yesterday. The same thing. This is what people are going. Even the stakeholders. Babu stakeholders, come on. Babu stakeholders.
The nigga am kanan cewa kada ka kai kanka wulakanta ka me wani yunwa ne kai su.
Stakeholders.
Yes. You are hungry. If you are not hungry, if your pension being given to you at federal level, if you have your resources investments, what take you there?
Nothing.
How can you buy?
Kawai yanzu da kake gani na kai akwai da suka kira ni na ga dama san what is the agenda. Yes.
Confirm.
You think you just call me say come, I come?
No.
Baba, you've said it far.
In police suka kira ni zan je, in SS suka kira ni zan je, in military intelligence suka kira ni zan je, amma bari in gaya maka. Ko Tinubu yau ya kira ni na ga dama san ce sorry sir. Why are you calling me for? Tell me first. You think I will just run because Anje Tinubu na kira na? I've told you if I want to see Putin, I will see Putin. The president of Russia. I'm not guaranteeing seeing Trump because Trump is a madman. But if I want to see Putin, I know how to go and see Putin. And see Putin. Don't underestimate me. Apaya, in ka tsare mutuncinka, ka rike kwaɗayinka, karba kanka da kayan abin da wani ya tara, ka je kai nomanka, akalil ata akasara ka tsaya da Allah ya ajiye ka ha mun baka labarin gidan rediyo nan banda nake ta tsammani na yawo da takardu da menene za a da na ga ba hanya ba sarki ba na dawo na zauna abuna ba ko kana tsammani a kodin da suka sa kudin su a cikin gidan rediyo nan ne babu wanda ma muke tsammani in muka je zai share mana awaye ya ce sorry I cannot help you ban baka labari ba na tsaya kaman wani aradu aka sauko man daga duniya ta sama bakwai wani ke ce ma I cannot help you na ce ina mamuru wai zara da shi an yi kulu lahu kun fa yakun
Allah ke ne shi kadai ke da wannan quality
na ce na ce to mu yi sallah raka daya Allah kai kake da shi ba ni
wutar kenan
a sai ma ina da shi abinda nake nema a wadansu a sai na gidana ban gani ba a sai kayan da na tara is worth than that if I sell it I'll still solve my problem kuma wanda ya zo saya ya soya ne ce a ba shi da komai yanzu ku kwace hannun shi give him any chicken karba aka kuma bani chicken change the chicken change kuma served my purpose and that's why this radio is here without anybody's kobo amma wanda zai ce to kada a cikin construction bari mu dan baka Talba ya bani Ibrahim Aliyu ya bani Walu construction the DG house urban development ya bani ya zo ne cha ya na aka kuke construction kuna welding kuna menene ga 100,000 Talba ya aiko ko sarkin dawakin shi 100,000 har gida to ka ba ka manta Ibrahim shi mai aiko wajen 100,000 zuwa 100,000 cha ku ci gaba Allah ba da sa'a wani ya zo ya ci duk na sai kayan nan da access din miliyan 10 na ce kayan ma da na saya a lokacin miliyan 50 shi za ka bani miliyan 10 da lansa zai ce na kira ka na ce sore sa central ce ma haka na shi ya kuri ranka daɗe na tuba I thought we have people. Nobody will stand for you. Apaya, carry gonorrhea. Wallahi, nobody will help you with treatment. Yes. Go carry HIV. You not get treatment. Gonorrhea no common. Look at you. Nza kayazumi. Carrying gonorrhea, you will die.
Since it's treatable, like that's what.
Gonorrhea. Baga maka Ebola variant ya fito ba treatment ba. Ba ga maka HIV ya zama mutated ba
to
when wahala come to end up with the police
to
wahala for the body
the police go carry shield they throw stone police go shoot they fire tear gas into the shakaram
say baba
into the smoke the tear gas
baba if he die wrongfully go carry in dead body go police station
the police they carry wahala and how much are you paying him in the sun in the rain in motorbike they push not be police the uniform has arrested the person that is police
even him
police is being arrested
by the uniform
too.
So there must be a police foundation a foundation to help the police at a local level we must also contribute money to help the police to fuel their cars
when they are even fighting to get their own pension
when they will not get pension
why now
because somebody has looted the police station pension long ago
to
we must reorganize when our new Nigeria comes we must reorganize the police
Chakam
police must be paid double whatever they are earning now and they must be mechanized we are going to have police helicopters gunships
technology driven
police communication special communication we are going to sit down with Elon Musk police the police will have communication without towers a small thing on the police table will communicate anywhere in the world over 3 over
ba magana Alfa Romeo
over my oga don't come let me vacate
I tell you now let me vacate
my oga don't come When he finish,
Captain. Yes, listeners, we have a PPRO SP Wasiabi here at the building with us this morning. Yes, to come give update on the security situations in and around Minna capital and also Niger State at large. Yes, so SP Wasiabi with us. All right, like I said, yes, we have PPRO Wasiabi with us this morning. Good morning this morning, PPRO.
Good morning, Badegi crew, Captain Dogo, Mr. Paya, and our Baba. Good morning to you all. Good morning to Niger Light, our team and listeners, our friends of the police, members of the public, those who are peace-loving people.
Very important, yes.
We love you, and today is an Thursday, which God has given us the opportunity to be here. It's another day, it's another good morning, and thank God for giving us the grace to be here. So good morning to you all.
Yes, thank God. And PPRO, you carry camouflage enter this morning.
Okay.
Are we safe?
Are you being threatened?
No, I think this is the first time I'm seeing you with camo. Yes, in the building.
You are not so
I'm not well observant.
His mind is always the uniform terrify anybody. It's just to put us at alert and to show that we are very much ready for any eventuality. And what am I trying to say? Last week I was here. We said we are in the era of primaries, party primaries, and police as the lead agency in internal security, we have to be very much at alert to be able to curtail any eventuality. But we want to first thank God for the decision at hand, and also to appreciate all stakeholders, all politicians, most especially in Niger State. I think when I was mentioning it last week, we said we are going into party primaries. I think the ones we haven't started as far back as 15th of this month, and I think it was later postponed to 16th, where we start Saturday with House of Reps primaries. And we thank the parties' initiative. A lot of peace talk, a lot of dialogue, a lot of meetings have been helping us to ensure that all the activities are going on peacefully. Yes, we know that there were some issues, little issues in some area. We've seen videos from some parts of the state where there were little misunderstanding and disagreement. But our ability to manage it's what makes us mature. We've been seeing different talks, and all these issues have been adequately managed. It has not escalated or boomerang into full-fledged violence. So that is on our own part. That is what we are interested in. Whatever activities of the party is not our problem, but what is our focus is ensuring peace in our land. And that is why we say we appreciate everybody, the state government, the party stakeholders, the politicians who are involved. The activities have been going on smoothly. They say there's no way you walk without head shaking. We know that they are bound to have a little misunderstanding. As I said, we saw videos from part of Shiroro, from part of Boso, and some other areas, but the situation is being brought under control. And I think the primaries is still ongoing, and that is why the police in this type of dress to for us to be able to move in where there might be any distress and suppress the situation. And we've been managing it. The Commissioner of Police has been on ground. Deployments were made as far back as this on 15th when we started. We issue our operation orders to our DPOs. Our DPOs are monitoring all the ward offices of the party, all the government offices of the party, even the state headquarters of the party, to just to make sure that everything go on smoothly. Because if there's any little thing, we need to come in and suppress a situation. But so far so good. The activities are going on. I think even today, where I think we also have a governorship primaries, whether consensus or not consensus, we have governorship primaries, and I think affirmation will be carried out later in the day. Definitely, the police must still be on ground to ensure that even talks does not hijack the activities, and there's no damage to public property, there's no loss of life. So that is the area we are so much interested, and that is why you see us being on our toes, monitoring all these activities to ensure that the peace in Niger State is truncated because of political activities. And even going forward, I think on Saturday there will still be primaries, which we continue to monitor. So that is why, Mr. Captain Dogo, you have seen police in this appearances as a result of the ongoing special duties, because we must monitor and ensure that business activities are not crumbled and no violence in our state. And as this is ongoing, even next week, another special duty. You are aware that Big Salah is around.
Yes.
We as followers or worshippers are preparing. Police, we're also preparing in our way. We have issued our operation order in that regard, and it's a twin occasion. We also have Children's Day
at the same time.
At the same time, what a very unique celebration. The Children's Day will be there, which is I think on 27th May. And somehow the Salah will also be Wednesday, Thursday, 27th, 28th. So we are very much on ground. We have also alerted our DPOs. We are preparing. The Commissioner of Police have deployed massively, other massive deployment, even operational assets to be deployed in the state to ensure that our praying ground is adequately covered. Our tactical team, EOD, those who are in charge of bomb management, tactical team, PMF, SPU, DPOs, area commanders, ensure that prayers are being conducted peacefully, deployed to our praying ground to ensure that crowd management is monitored. Car parks, motor parks, all these things will be adequately arranged. So you can see it's a lot of activities coming from the weekend to this week and up to next week. We are very much at alert, and we want to assure our people that as usual, the Salah period will be adequately covered and even beyond. And all these our big boys will not embarrass us by the grace of God. We even recently, if we are monitoring, especially on Togri, I think there was a little issue around Boso Road recently, and the police at Central Division rise to the occasion. We were able to disperse them, and afterwards some of them were arrested with the help of because we discovered that some of them are even students of these schools within that area, and then some of them were arrested, and we are still monitoring, and I think by the grace of God, area is relatively calm.
All right, beautiful one, thank you. Also, I don't know whether you heard there was another issue at Tunga.
At Tunga?
Yes, around mobile quarters access, Talakawa mobile quarters access.
Okay. Yes, I think by the reports I we got from DPO Chudunwada, there was an issue of Togri to the extent that some persons were arrested, dangerous weapons were recovered. Even like somebody was even taken down during that issue. But this is what I've just said. Anywhere we have issues, we continue to respond. We'll continue to monitor, and we'll continue to do what is expected of us. We cannot afford to ensure that our relative peace is being truncated.
Yes.
Police cannot be on ground, and there will be crisis somewhere, and we'll fold our arms. So that is why, as I just said, our DPOs are on red alert since these primaries have been going on, and any eventuality within the twinkle of an eye, patrol teams are there, led by the DPO himself or herself, as directed by the CP, because we know that political activities sometimes is always tensed. So when we hear that some boys are trying to be funny somewhere, we move in with full arsenal, and when we assess situation and we need to use our weapons, we make use of it professionally.
Beautiful. Again, PPRO, sorry, I'm being particular about that because people from the area says there was a time that the Operation Flush was stationed at Samande. That was around NSTV junction, and they've been having relative peace. But now I think they said the Operation Flush is no longer there. They don't see them as much, and since then we've been having these issues recurring. So I don't know if anything can be done about that.
Well, I know that, there was a time we had issue at Tunga Market, then Tunga Majetu become a whole lot. The Commissioner of Police directed that Operation Flush vehicle should be stationed around the market to Maji while they were monitoring that place. And the presence of police around that area even help Nauzo area.
Yes.
We know that these are vulnerable areas, Tunga Maje, Tunga Market, Nauzo. Then at times you move into Samande area, down to Emma Ushishi Estate. So, but if you are not seeing the vehicle there right now, it's as a result of these activities I just mentioned. But that does not mean that when issues happen around the area, for example, part of my crime bulletin, I think on 18th May, around 10:30 p.m., we got information which indicated that some boys were involved in violent clash using cutlasses, knives, and other dangerous weapons around Tunga area. Tunawada Division moved in and they had an encounter with some of the boys while trying to de-escalate the situation. I think one Mohammed Abubakar, 20 years of Samande area, which you just mentioned, was in possession of a long sword. This Garios, what do they call it? This long sword curved structure like. He was in the possession of that, and in the process of disarming him and demobilizing the suspect, he sustained gunshot injury in the leg, which prompted others to flee. So, you know, you asked me a question last week as regards to whether police can do this, intention mischief or something, and I clarified it that yes, in as much as our job is not to engage in careless loss of life, but when you are found in this situation, what are you using that dangerous weapon for? What do you intend to do with it? Another one happened under Central Police Station. It's part of my report. Our police were on patrol, and in the course of that patrol, I think they moved to Gwari Market area. They cited a suspect, a notorious truck, which is known, and I think it was in possession of a sack with this their usual cannabis and what have you. So police attempted to get a hold of him, and he escaped to parts of Abdusalam quarters. And I think police also tried to follow up to that area. In an attempt to move there, some boys mobilized against police. They were stoning, they attacked. Somebody came with this axe, this axe that butchers normally use to pieces meat. Somebody came out with this axe to attack police. Wow. And in that case, okay, if police has been on looking and allow this man to come and lay him with this axe and causing a serious injury or death,
life-threatening,
they will say, how will you carry gun and somebody using an axe comes to take you down? So I think a situation like that happened, and we use our firearm against him. He was taken to general hospital. So we are saying this it's not as if we are saying it to scare people. No, police, our job is to ensure peace and tranquility in the society. But whoever who wants to be a defiant, who wants to constitute nuisance in our society, who wants to turn around the peace we are enjoying, will definitely meet his Waterloo. And that is what we stand for. So these are if Togri, we know that we have managed the situation to a BRS minimum, but we know that Togri is still trying to raise its ugly head, and we'll continue to confront, and if we have to use the maximum force, so be it.
And then I have two issues. Thank God you've talked about this resurgence. There is another, what they do these days now. For instance, I have a case of one Duson Kurongwari down there, that Kutuko
Fadikbe.
So that Kutuko, what they do is they are raiding houses.
Imagine.
Looting shops and snatching phones particularly. This time around, before, what they used to do, they will scare you away with a weapon so that you submit and probably hand over the phone. But this time around, they will stab you. Even if you're going to sue that, they scare you. So they've been going.
That is pure armed robbery. You storm somebody's house, you injure, and you steal items. It's pure armed robbery. Fine, I'm aware. We've been hearing reports because
even the residents in that area have to meet. And there are even security personnel in the area, but they cannot look into.
We've been receiving calls from Kuturiko, Fadikbe, Begano, up to down to railway side.
Yes.
We've been receiving call there. That place is a little bit outskirts, and it's in between GRA division and Pakungu. They have to meet at a midpoint to arrest the situation. And the DPO Pakungu has been trying his effort to the extent that, most especially at night, he relocates from his office to Beganu and Bishiri to pin down to ensure that this situation is being addressed. But again, because this location is a bit far away from GRA, I know GRA too making serious effort using vigilante, using surveillance team, but they hide under this, most especially at night, believing that before police could come, it will take them. And this is why we always preach community policing. Every community should prioritize security of their locality, because you cannot be in a community and young boys are trying to be committing all this kind of crime and being funny and trying to overwhelm the society. If the community leaders, the landlord association comes together and see what can be done, mobilize themselves, organize vigilante, then DPO and see how we can collaborate. Fine, I know that, for example, if probably when DPO is sending a surveillance, maybe there are 4 or 5, and you are meeting these boys in large number, you use your tear gas, you use this, they run towards the riverside after the railway, you maybe after 1 hour or thereabout, you retreated, they come back again. So we know that police cannot do it alone, except the community take it as a responsibility on themselves. We need to face this thing squarely together with the security. But when you just call police, these boys have started, we come, we react, reactive policing, we pursue, they go away, police retreated, tomorrow they come again. Who is having the heat? The community, of course. So the community must definitely wake up. Just as we said, if they have rise up to the occasion by meeting together, organizing internal security arrangements with vigilante and police, then we can support and see what can be done. When they make arrests, what will they do? They will hand over to police. But the era of they have started, police reacted, they will not wait for you to catch them as far. And these people knows them in their various houses, because these are boys living in this area. At worst, some boys will move from Egbegano axis to come this side. Some boys will come from maybe Dusen Kura. Some boys will come from Fadipe. So people should be able to identify them to security agents so that together we can be able to cage them. And I know that this Togri truly has moved to that part of Begano, Albishiri, Kotriko, Fadipe. And I think the DP of Bakungwa and Jia, they are doing that. But the community needs to stand up and work together with security agencies so that this issue can be arrested accordingly.
Yes, one, though I should have spoken to you, off the camera on this one. But since it has come, somebody actually called severally and said there is one looming danger they are seeing around that Alvera Junction.
Okay.
If you go to that place now, in the night, that place is gradually
turned to
night.
Yes.
So they said there is a kind of, should I say, a kind of, what do you call this, hard drugs. Were being
they have turned it to, what is this joint of boys? And definitely when they what we have said or what we have witnessed over time in that area, this illegal mining activity has attracted a lot of strangers to that axis, and there is no way mining will be happening in a place without the use of drugs. They are always 5 and 6, cannabis, tablets, and what have you. They use it for whatever reason to boost their whatever energy to assist them in mining, and most especially we discover that they've moved from afternoon mining to night mining. I've received a lot of calls from Elma Oshishi area, and it's still boiled down to this community policing. Look at the position and the location of Elma Oshishi. Look at the distance to Metumbi and look at the distance to Tudunwada. When there are issues before Metumbi and Tudunwada could mobilize to this area. So the Emma Oshishi estate too needs to think of what can be done. Come to the Commissioner of Police. Let's see how we can reinforce ourselves, meet the civil defense. All of us will contribute to men together, and let us have presence of security in the area to tackle this issue headlong. Reactive policing will not help us. You call Metumbi before they drive down from Metumbi to this place. Before Tudunwada come down, a lot of havoc must have been wreaked. And at the end of the day, they will not wait for them to be arrested with like foul. They will pull out. But when you have security personnel on ground, such as deterrence, if civil defense will contribute some men, police, vigilante, then Emma Oshishi Estate is ready to maintain them and ensure the grip presence of these people every time. Then you can be able to, as like a confrontation. Okay, I'm looking at you, you are looking at me. Then there will be some kind of respite and peace. But where they have started to dig around Emma Oshishi, we rush down there. For how long we continue to do this? So. But that is why we say security continue to be a collective responsibility. It's not just when it happens, we call police, we call civil defense. They come. you yourself, what effort is the community doing to ensure you enjoy peace? Peace is very expensive. It's only when you enjoy, you think peace does come like that. Some people are working behind the scene to ensure there is peace. I've cited example of this party primaries. If there were no meetings, dialogue, and consultation, do you know the kind of fire it will cause? But everything is going on smoothly as if it's just normal. But some people are working behind the scene to ensure the peace is sustained. So the communities where we are having challenges must also rise up to the occasion to assist security agencies. It's beyond just going to work in the morning, come back in the night, fold your hands. When it happens, you call security agencies, they come, these boys run away. We cannot continue to have a repeat of this on daily basis. Who are the receiving end? Who is at the receiving end? The community leaders, the land, because it is your houses, your properties they are destroying. So you must engage the security architecture to achieve your aim.
So part of those measures they are hoping to take, but it can't be done, unilaterally. It has to get support of the rulers and even urban development.
Yes.
In that location, that Aloe Vera junction down to MI Ushishi Second Gate, in that place you see there are illegal erection.
It's just like what we achieved along Kaswangwari.
Yes.
When the road was ongoing, everybody saw the commitment of the urban development and all the agencies. At the end of the day, look at the Kaswangwari road.
Yes.
Are we not enjoying the free flow of vehicles?
Yes.
So when we are not taking it upon ourselves, when the commitment is not there, we are just scratching the surface. Until all the necessary agencies come together, as you said, there are illegal structures,
yes.
And that place is becoming something else. So if everybody is not coming up to tackle this issue, destroying the shanties, ensuring that, because a lot of them have even turn that place to be residential area.
Of course.
In the night, you see them with their machine. Some could be lying down on the motorcycle after they take whatever shy and all the nonsense they want to take. It's constituting, they are not seeing the future, it's constituting security threats to that axis. The whole of Aloe Vera, Samande, Kafintela, it is a major threat. But a lot of people will just pass, nothing concerns me. Any small accident, maybe if keke or machine hit themselves in that, you will see the kind of mobilization these people will come out and try to see how they can wreak havoc. So we must, anywhere we are seeing this thing growing up, there must be collective effort to address it.
So we'll get to the urban development.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Any other updates for us?
Well, just to quickly mention some of the reports for our people to know what is happening around us and to learn from it and to see that this is what we have been doing over time. I think recently on 12th May, around 7:45 p.m., we got information that 4 suspects were planning to move a vehicle, a suspected stolen vehicle of a Volkswagen Golf from Kaduna, I think, to meet a buyer along Kaduna Road. I think the report says they were coming from Abuja, rather, to meet a buyer along Kaduna Road. Police patrol team attached to Maje mobilized the patrol team to Kaduna Road in anticipation of these people. While we were at Kaduna Road around, I think around 11 p.m., the vehicle surfaced, the said Golf vehicle surfaced, and it was intercepted along that Kaduna Road with about 4 suspects. The suspects include Badamasi Seidu, 30 years of Sabon Wuse, Adamu Musa, 31 years of Kaduna Road, Yunisa Muhammad, 47 years of Nasarawa, and Muhammad Usman, 35 years of Gwagwalada. These persons came with this vehicle without registration number, but along the line when the police team searched the vehicle, a number plate was recovered with number MNA 839AH, which was recovered during this. And during interrogation, the syndicate confessed to be specialized in framing victims. What do I mean by victims? For example, they bring these vehicles to whoever that might be interested in buying, and at the end of the day, they turn around, they turn against this victim by using their other collaborators to to show or to claim that this victim who bought this vehicle has bought a stolen vehicle. You can imagine somebody who bought the vehicle in good faith. You are the one that brought the vehicle to us, to me, that you negotiated and you arrive at a particular amount, and having sold the vehicle to this person, you now go back to collaborate with other suspects. Then they come forward to arrest this fellow for buying stolen vehicle, and at the end of the day, they intimidate, they harass, and they extort this person. They will retrieve the vehicle, they will extort this person, and at the end of the day, they will go just like that. So they are purely syndicate of fraudsters using these vehicles to continue to defraud people around the Suleja axis until God exposed them, and we were able to arrest other persons. I think somebody with the POS who they used as their financial transaction person, because definitely when they do this kind of job, it is not all POS operators or any POS operators they use. They have a designated person who assists them in these activities. And we also got one fake police ID card with them, which they use to intimidate people. They are police, they are this, and at the end of the day, so we've been able to arrest these 4 suspects, and we recover about 2 vehicles which they use for the activities. They bring vehicle to you, they sell to you, and at the end of the day, they come back again to intimidate you that you have bought stolen vehicle. So people should be aware of this. If you are buying vehicle, know the source where you are buying vehicle, know the people you are buying vehicle from, not people that will come back again and put you in trouble, and at the end of the day extort money from you in the name of business. I think other issues, we also had reports where security agencies responded to some miscreant cattle rustling banditry challenges, I think around Munya, Serikin Power, where some numbers of cattle were recovered, I think specifically on 14 May, where Joint Security Operative responded to cattle rustling banditry distress around Mangoro, Idu, area of Munya. The miscreants were engaged, and as a result of that, they abandoned a large number of cattle. About 43 cows and 24 sheep were recovered during the engagement. Moving forward, I think Mekunkele Division 2 recovered a cow, I think on 13th May, where the 2 persons were sighted around Rafinyashi dragging a cow in the night suspiciously. Immediately, the patrol team surfaced. The persons abandoned the cow and took to their heels. The animal was recovered to the station. In line with Togri report, we also got a report where 20 Togri suspects were arrested, I think, within along Boso Road. We may recall, on 11th May, on Monday, around 2 p.m., some young students of 2 different secondary schools engaged themselves in a public fight along Boso Road, causing chaos on the public road. Police patrol team of Central Division responded, and the thugs were dispersed along the line in a follow-up effort. On 13th, 14th May, about 20 of them were arrested with the help of the school. Similarly, on 17th, around 8:30 a.m., police patrol team of Central Division were on patrol along Gwari Market, sighted a notorious thug on a motorcycle with a suspected cannabis. In an attempt to arrest this fellow, he escaped to an uncompleted building around Abdulsalam quarters. The police team advanced to this area. Some hoodlums in large number mobilized to attack police and were with dangerous weapon. In the course of this, one of the miscreants brought out an axe to attack the policeman, and as a result, he was shot on the leg. He was taken to General Hospital. And moving forward, we also got another report. Think acting on credible intelligence received on 13 May, police patrol team from Boso Division embarked on raiding of black spots around Ungwambiri area. And on the same day at about 8:30 p.m., these suspects were arrested. Aliu Adamu, 27 years, Najatu Ibrahim, 18 years of Abdulsalam quarters, Umar Abubakar, 17 years of Airfliat. The suspects were seen taking suspected intoxicating substances, while the following exhibits were also found with them. 1 wrap of suspected cannabis, shisha, packs of shisha flavor, 3 packs of charcoal. Imagine, I don't know what they are doing using charcoal for. So we got those 3, and I think there was a case of rape or defilement, sexual intercourse, unlawful sexual intercourse with a minor. On 14 May at about 10 p.m., report received at Boso Division indicating that on the same date around 11 a.m., Ibrahim Sani, 13-year-old boy residing behind Boso around primary school, took a 4-year-old girl to a dilapidated building in the same area and forcefully had carnal knowledge of her, after which he threatened to even kill her. But thank God he was arrested and is also in custody. Togri, 3 suspects named arrested with dangerous weapon. I think I mentioned this around Samande, Tudunwada, where they were responded to. Some of them were arrested with a dangerous weapon. I think lastly, 4 suspects arrested for criminal conspiracy, trespass, theft, and receiving stolen property. This one on 21st May at about 5 p.m. Report received at Boso Division still that on the same date around 4 p.m. unknown persons criminally trespassed to River Basin Women Development Initiative Office and carted away some items which include 4 regulators, 3 sewing machines, 125 kg cooking gas cylinder, 1 iron ladder, a fairly used windows, shoe, and some other items valued over 900,000. Well, based on investigation, about 3 suspects were arrested. 1 Lukman Suleiman, 17 years, Abdullahi Abbas, 25 years, and 1 other. And we recovered this 3 sewing machine and some other items. So these are the few things that had happened within the period under review. And I think lastly, there's one very important thing we need to say, which has to do with this commercial motorcyclists. We got this report. It has happened around Maje. It happened in Kotangura. It happened in Mokwa. We also got this one in Pakungu area, where information received that a Bajaj motorcycle was snatched along Talba Road, Gidan Kwano. On receipt of this report, police operatives of Pakungu mobilized and responded swiftly, leading to the arrest of one Abubakar Lawal, 28 years of Pakungu. The suspect was found in possession of a hammer, which he used to hit the victim on the head from behind. You carry a passenger on a motorcycle, you wouldn't know his intention. And at the end of the day, he brings out a very big hammer and hits the rider, who definitely is concentrating and moving forward. Hits the person on the head, becomes unconscious, and attempts to take the motorcycle away. So these have been happening, and we think we also need to mention this. And definitely people need to be very careful, most especially at late night and with the areas you follow, to avoid this kind of situation, because life is very important and life should be very precious to us. So be very careful the kind of passenger you carry and the areas you follow, most especially at night. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, PPRO Wasiu Abiodun, for that update. And if there is one thing I would take from all you have been saying today, is the fact that we need to go back to community policing. Yes, it can be overemphasized. So to everybody who is listening to us today, yes, you have to also do something in terms of protecting yourself, in terms of protecting your community and your areas. Is very important. You can see the PPRO and talk to him, and to know how, you can collaborate in terms of this community policing. Yes, so right now we'll be opening the phone lines on 091385790001 for your complaints. And
I don't know how we're going to do today. If he's going to borrow 5 minutes out of his time.
Okay.
Yes, because the issue about his legal advisor, we promised to call. He just texts now.
Okay.
If we can call him now to make clarification in some of.
No problem. That's why we are here to engage with people.
Yes. So let's see if we can get him to tell us a little update on the Electoral Act. It's causing issues. Yes.
Okay. All right. While we are waiting for that call, let's read some messages from the Facebook.
Yes, I think it's on.
All right.
Hello. Good morning, Barrister. Good morning. I'm fine. You are live on a video. I don't know. Can you hear me? Yes, I think. Yes.
I can hear you.
Yes, sir. Like we have promised the listeners yesterday, we're going to bring you live on air to give more clarification on the Electoral Act that bar candidates from Koskapen to another party and stand for election as a candidate, and we're looking at the constitution that give freedom for free association. So can you please educate us more on that?
Yes. You know, the provision of Electoral Act does not completely foreclose substitution, withdrawal of candidate. When you are making a law, the law envisages some unforeseen circumstances, such as death or change of mind. Therefore, the law will not hook, line, and sinker said this is the position, straitjacket, that you cannot substitute or you cannot go to other political parties to contest. If you look at the provision of Section 33 of the Electoral Act as amended 2026, it has made a proviso under it. And that proviso, if you look at it, it gave leverage to somebody technically who is willing to be substituted or can join another political party to contest. If you look at the proviso of the Section 33, it says political parties changing candidates. That is the proviso of the Electoral Act, Section 33 of the Electoral Act 2026. And it provides that a political party shall not be allowed to change or substitute its candidate whose name has been submitted under Section 29 of this Act, except in the case of death or withdrawal by the candidate. Then, because the provision also went ahead to provide that, provided that in the case of such withdrawal or death of a candidate, the political party affected shall within 14 days of the occurrence of the event hold another primary election to produce and submit a new candidate to the commission for the election concerned. Now, if you are saying that to submit a new candidate to the commission, it means there's a provision for substitution. However, the provision of the substitution must be done technically. It will be done technically in the sense that, one, somebody will be ready to withdraw for you, maybe in any other anticipating political party you want to join. Secondly, that person must file an affidavit, sworn an affidavit in court to that respect, and that will be submitted to the commission. And thirdly, the commission will hold another primary, be it consensus or direct. So if you look at this provision has been there, but has not been modified. It has been there in 2022 Electoral Act, but it has not been modified as in 2026 Electoral Act. If you look at the case of Labour Party and others versus OPPO and others, 2022 LPELR 58649 CA, it made provision and gave pronouncement to this effect. You understand? So the law envisages unforeseen circumstances. So you cannot just make a law and say that with this law you cannot conscript it. You will conscript it, but there are conditions, and those conditions are technical, and that you need consensus, you need this, you need that to be able to do that.
Yes, thank you very much. I think I know you will be going to court now, so I wouldn't want to hold you so much. So I think this clarification is very okay. Thank you very much, Barrister M.T. Mohammed, for that.
Thank you.
It's a major awareness.
Yes.
It is with all the primaries brouhaha that we are having currently. All right. Hello. Good morning. This morning.
Good morning,
Good morning, sir.
It's Monapaya, Captain Dogo. Good morning. My name is Comrade Ahmed. I'm calling you from Mina.
All right. Go ahead, Comrade Ahmed.
CPRO.
Okay.
I don't know how Nigerian Police Command, especially Niger State Commander, I don't know how you are going to alliance with Ministry of Land and Urban Development Board so that this issue of uncompleted buildings, people are taking advantage of incompleted buildings. There is no area within Mina Metropolis that you won't go and see incompleted buildings. Some buildings are even abandoned. Sometimes you'll be walking around, you'll be surprised that you see somebody coming out from an incompleted building. And from his looks, sometimes it looks suspicious. So this is a call again. You know, sometimes it's very good. It's very good for us to be proactive.
Yes.
What will you do for that? Pertaining to that issue. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. I will have Muhammad El Tukur saying good morning to you all in the studio, wishing you all the best. My question to our guest is, what are they doing on the issue of Togri resurfacing in town, especially around Fadipe area and Dutsen Kurangwari? I was a victim and we didn't see any police presence during and even after. What do they do to these boys if they are captured? Because as soon as they are captured, few weeks later, you see these same boys roaming in the area. Please, there should be police presence in major junction like Dutsen Kurangwari. Hello, good morning this morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ebile Oji. Good morning, Swafire. Good morning, the DPRO.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, my name is Ndachi. I call from Mina.
Okay, welcome.
DPRO, I don't know whether the commander got the information. We just wake up this morning with very sad death. Some miscreant follow one guy, one Jafar. It's a Mina city town, but the boy, he's living in Shango. They following this night to go and kill me for his house.
Shango?
Yes, in Shango by this morning.
Wow.
Jafar.
Okay, I thought I see that. I saw that story.
It's a president of the this power. It's a butcher gasha.
All right.
I didn't know that the other commander had got the information.
I think we got the report from Tunde.
Yes, that's what I want to say.
Because when they say Shango,
somebody sent me a message that somebody was killed at Metumbi yesterday night.
Yes, opposite police station.
Yes, was killed there.
Honestly.
Right.
Let's go on.
All right, we have this one saying, good morning to you all in the studio. The effort of the security personnel is highly recognized. However, more effort is required to act squarely, especially this period of election, because not all know the meaning of democracy. Remain blessed. Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
The only Kakaki of Niger State Police Command. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I just want to make some clarification.
Yes, sir.
Some time back, almost 2-3 weeks back or so, there was this Pantagora issue concerning or involving a mobile police.
Okay.
And I don't want to go detail on what happened. We want to know what is the position of the issue now.
You can kindly refresh us. You said Contagora involving a mobile police. What happened?
Yes, because a police station that was attacked, and it was alleged that a mobile police was alleged to be involved. So I don't know. Maybe the command is aware of it. It's about a month or about a month now.
Okay.
In Kontagora.
In Kontagora.
The police station.
Okay, I will find out. I'll find out further details. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, thank you. And we have Nathaniel Bako saying police said bail is free, but is not actually free. Can PPRO shed more light? Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning this morning.
I'm Hamza Adamu Shishi calling from Lima.
All right, welcome, Hamza Adamu Shishi.
Though my question is not to you, it's to Baba.
Okay.
I just want to accuse Baba. He pronounced that he's going to leave Mina, he's going to leave Niger. Maybe at least he will do so. Baba ka soke kayan ka, wani iya yi zaki Allah ne ke soke kawa.
Okay.
So please don't leave.
All right.
Thank you.
About this is very serious what is happening in APC. And I think it is there are nemesis that is catching up with them.
All right.
Let me tell you, their aspirants are not happy. Equally, there are members at the headquarters who are supposed to come out to state. So at least there are many of them who doesn't know some other states and who want to know it and even benefit from the foreign advantage. They are denied.
All right, thank you. We have Al-Amin Bawa saying, good morning, people at the studio. I want the police to enact a law that will allow them to immediately eliminate motorcycle snatchers as long as he is found guilty. How can you hit a big hammer on the head of your victim and get away with his bike? They deserve death penalty. Yes. Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning to you in the studio.
Yes, good morning this morning.
Good morning, PPRO. This is Douglas Farab, Lampata.
Good morning, sir.
So I welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So please, I want to call about those people who have vehicle, motorcycle at home. You know, these people that are stealing people cars, they are using some pattern. When they know that you are not around, so you monitor the area, then they'll come your house and knock. When somebody come out and greet, they will do like mechanic or span a fan, Say, please, your father say, if you bring key for the car, I want to take it to repair. So if you don't know, carry the key, just give them. So now wait for that. So this is how they used to do. It happened to my uncle last 2 months in Mandela Road. So last week Thursday, I was in the bank with somebody. You see, we are talking. Immediately, somebody comes to your house in Tonga. He knocked. His daughter come outside. So that is say, give me your car. Before the lady enters, hi, yeah, I might not agree her. She just call her father direct. I the man who this guy is calling her father before no, this man just run. I told his father just shout for that bank. Run, go Tonga. Now go save him. This guy knows what. So I'm calling for those who are at home. Let's be very careful.
Thank you for the tips.
All right, thank you very much. I think we can pick one more call. Then you. Hello, good morning this morning.
Thank you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. TPR, it's a little Senator Obasanjo.
Okay.
We must commend you for your proactive actions all the time. This is the first time that we have a PPR rule that connect to everywhere. When you pick a call, even at night, sir, we'll say thank you. The Niger Light will not continue to miss you. All what we'll do, we'll collaborate with you. Give us your attention. Yes. Sir, but I want to use this medium. As a community leader of Amali, Catherine Koro, there's no police station. Aduno, there's no police station. Kwagana, there's no police station. Amali, there's no police station. Isho equally, which is the boundary between Niger and Kaduna. Sir, we don't know. I have talked to one of your Ogas at the top, although I told them about you. In fact, most of them, why? Because the way I analyze about you, sir, we want to have this synergy with you, sir, so that we can collaborate. Then we'll go to the headquarters complete, so that we will seek this enforcement, so that our people will be safe. In the hands of all these banditry issue that usually come up on board without any police.
Okay, let me ask you one question. Let me ask you, what is the position of Catherine Koro police station? What is the status of the station now?
Sir, like I sent it to you last time, sir, that is the position. They have painted everything, but I don't know what is happening up to now. They have finished everything about police station.
Okay, we will respond to that. Just continue to listen. We will respond and advise on the way to go about it.
All right, thank you very much. So, PPRO.
Thank you to everybody for all these contributions and suggestions. Comrade Ahmed talking about liaising with Urban Development Board. Yes, Urban Development Board have been doing a wonderful way. I just made reference to when we had issues along Kaswangwari Road, and we saw the good work they did, which makes that area to be motorable and very smooth for every road users. At least everybody see the way the market is being shifted backward, which help the motorable, makes the area to be motorable. And Togri resurfacing in the area, we have made a lot of comments on that. We have mentioned what Bakongo GRA they are doing, and it is also good for emphasis that you have recommended that police should be at almost every junction, such as Dusenkura, Gwari, and Fadikpe, as you mentioned. But I'll still convey your message to our management team and to the DPOs so that we can do more. It is not just reactive policing. We need to strategize on way to get these boys arrested. Most especially, we know what we normally do at night, pertaining to getting them in their various homes. We'll do that. We'll convey your message and we'll continue to see what can be done. Malam Indachi talking about somebody's death at Shango. I think we got a report, a very unfortunate report this morning from Metumbi Axis, North Shango. I think around 3 a.m. Where we got a report of somebody who called for help at night. At that period of time, I think police of Metumbi moved to the residence, which is, according to the report, said it was opposite the police station area. And we moved there. We discovered a person who was later identified as Jafar Abdullahi Dabaru. Was found in his pool of blood. I think he was injured on the chest and on the face by some miscreants who were said to be wearing face masks. We don't know what could have transpired with them, but the corpse was evacuated to hospital. However, investigation is ongoing to unravel what could have caused that unfortunate incident. So we got this report from Metumbe Axis, not Shango. As said, we are aware and we are doing what we need to do to ensure that the matter is investigated. A fellow talks about Kotangura involving a mobile policeman. I will find out. I don't know the details of the case he's talking about. Somebody said bail is free, and it's not actually free. We have said this time without number that it takes two to tango. If a fellow committed an offense and is unwilling to face the consequences of his action, we know that the police is not expected to compromise in any way. It's expected to do his job, investigate and prosecute accordingly. But you see the community pressure, families, relatives of the person who must have committed an offense trying to compromise and compound the case at hand. So you trying to build the to pay for bail, you are also compromising the situation. If there is an offense committed, okay, let the person face the consequences of his action by taking the case to court. If the police did not grant you bail, because yes, you can be granted bail by the police or you can be granted bail by the court. If you are in police custody and you are being investigated, why can't you allow the process to complete itself by moving you to the court and face your actions in the court? So you yourself, why did you agree to pay bail to the police? And if you are being if you are under duress to pay bail, then did you report to the authority that, okay, while you were in police station, you were forced to pay certain amount of money for bail before you got your freedom? Then have you take time to also seek for the redress by coming to the authority? There are so many ways of rendering complaint. You can call the police PRO. We have the escort unit headed by an assistant commissioner of police who goes around to monitor the police station. We have the provost department. We have Servicom department. You have public complaint unit. You have the PRO, and the PRO is very accessible to the public. Have you lay your official complaint to us that you paid a certain amount of money? So definitely, maybe you too, you are comfortable paying for your bail. Exactly. Because if you are not comfortable, if you are under duress, after paying and you secure your freedom, it is expected you report officially so that the issue can be addressed. Exactly. Criminal justice system, just like this person talks about hammer on the motorcycle rider, the criminal justice system does not allow police to do this, which he has said. Our job is, if God help us to arrest the suspect, all we need to do is to investigate in line with the criminal justice system and send him to the court. The court will now determine his case. And if court found him guilty, then the correctional center will take him to custody for rehabilitation and what have you. Mr. Obasanjo from Amale, lastly, I think I have just 2 minutes. It is very unfortunate. Yes, there is no police presence around Kafinkoro area. Aduno, Isheo, Amale, Kwagana, as you have rightly said. But we all know what happened that led to the police absence in that area. But based on the information we got, we know that a philanthropist has been helping to rebuild the station, which they have rebuilt, and I think maybe it might remain 1 or 2 touches. But it is not being built by the police. It is an individual who is building it. I think also under the supervision of the chairman of the Ikoro local government or thereabout. If the police station is completed and is officially handed over to police, then we can mobilize our men. But as it is not our property. It is not the police that is rebuilding it. So we cannot put pressure on the fellow who is doing it. It's helping the community. It is when the fellow must have concluded the putting up of the police station, and he now say, Commissioner of Police, we are handing it over to you for your operational activity. So, but for now, it is not our property. It is not left for the community to engage these philanthropists, maybe through the chairman and the community leaders. Then you can now come to engage the Commissioner of Police. It is when this property is handed over to us, we can begin to put it in to you. So for now, it is not our property.
Chakam.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, PPRO, as we are building for all those clarifications, and thank you for coming in to keep Niger Lights abreast of the security situation in and around their communities. Yes, and a very big thank you to everybody who has been with us since the early hours of today up till this time. I want to say a very big thank you. Until we come your way again tomorrow with another outstanding edition of the program, do make sure you continue